Yeah, he's good.
And could you move CP3 to Portland? They would know.
Not till January.
Oh, good.
Not till January.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. Listen. It's funny. All these names come up, and I never know what to think of them. But I honestly do feel like if you're a Warrior fan right now, you should have some kind of clarity. And the clarity is you're doing everything you can for right now.
And then, okay.
And if
4
that's
years
what,
for 100 for Draymond.
If that's what we're doing, then do it. Then that's where I was like, then go all in for it.
That's what I'm trying to ask you and the fans. Am I being Monday morning quarterback by saying they reacted too quick with the CP3 trade if Dame would have put the Warriors on his list? Those are answers. We're not going to.
I'm not going to hold it against the Warriors for not Damian Lillard hadn't requested a trade at the time the Warriors moved Jordan Poole. So if they didn't know he was available, then they didn't know he was available. I can't hold that against them if something changed the week after they did something. That's all.
And if I'm Portland, and I know right now the relationship is still respectable between the two, Dame and the franchise, I'm not sending him to the Warriors.
Why not?
To rub that in my face and help the Warriors get number 5?
Well, I mean
what?
Would it help
Dame
to get number
hoist
5?
up the trophy?
Well,
with the team that's haunted us?
What about
Dame's 0-10 against the Warriors in the playoffs, I believe.
Something like that. I mean, if he's holding up a trophy in Miami, does it matter?
It's just hits different to me.
I mean, what? I don't know. I'm just saying, you have a chance to get Damian Lillard. I mean, could you get him now? You could, but you wouldn't have Chris Paul to throw in there. Like, see, that would have been the deal. Chris Paul and somebody, maybe come January, Chris Paul and somebody. I don't know. I'm just interesting because of what.
Man, that was a nugget, man.
Yeah, let me hear a little more from Ramona Shelburne.
It's an interesting thought experiment that we don't need to. It's not going to be reality now because Jordan Poole would have had to be in that trade probably. The Warriors do have young players. People like Jordan Poole is a good young player. I think Kuminga's a good young player. Like if they wanted to go that way, but I really think financially that is the biggest prohibitive thing there. Dame is from Oakland. There has always been an interest level in playing back in the Bay, back at home, right? There's always been that idea of like, what if? But they're not going to get that trade done with the Chris Paul contract.
Man, what could it be? And let's be honest, Donnie, we've been together 5 years, feels like 8 some days, but we had a good day yesterday. How many times did we bring up Dame to the Bay? Could it work? And this is probably the closest it's ever come, but now seems like that's off the table.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing some thinking in my head. Poole would have gotten traded to Portland.
But they got Simons. Now they got Sharp, Scoot, a lot of dudes with the ball in their hand.
Yeah, true. Maybe they wouldn't have wanted Jordan Poole. But it's going to be interesting to see where Damian Lillard ends up because I'm seeing Brian Windhorst say there's not a deal with Miami. They're gonna have to get somebody else involved.
Wow, man! What Boston? What about Boston?
What do you mean?
Would you give up Jaylen Brown and a plethora of picks for Dame?
Maybe.
And you become smarter at the end of games. Tatum and Dame.
Maybe.
Your boy Williams is on the move. Nothing stays the same, man. I just pictured him like he played the part. He was there loony. I know that's might be a stretch, but now he's on the move.
I mean, Dallas got better. Dallas is better than last year.
They couldn't guard the perimeter, the Mavericks. That was their problem.
Yeah, it's Bill's in Newark. Hey, Bill. What's going on? Hey, Bill. What's going on?
Billy.
All right. Never mind, Billy.
Shout out Uncle Bill.
That's the thing. That's the thing thank you. That's the thing I'm looking at, too, with the Warriors is, I know that people have said, I think they got a little better. They might have gotten better. I don't know.
Nah, I'm with you, man.
I just don't. I'm open to the idea that the Warriors will be better with Chris Paul than with Jordan Poole, but I'm also open to the idea that they won't be. So that's going to have to just play out.
And you're a guy on record saying, Steiny, even before the trade, you think their championship days are over.
I might rethink that a little bit. What do you think about that?
What
am I allowed to rethink that? Dub Nation?
Why?
Yeah,
Stand by your hot take.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to win any more titles, but I guess I'd have to acknowledge it's within the realm of possibility. I want to take myself out of the,
Spadonia, Evan, you got a thermometer back there. Who is this guy?
I want to get out of the heat. The Dub Nation heat.
You did that when you gave me the 100.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just wasn't worth it.
Guys, 925 on Steiny at Comcast business text line. I do taxes, and you cannot write off any part of your commute to 95.7 the game.
Right.
Okay, we got that. This
parking's
is parking.
not really part of the commute.
But don't you think if they would reimburse you for parking, we would know?
Who?
The people that pay, like me.
Our company. I
would know that was feasible. To get reimbursed for the parking.
Well, hold on.
Okay, now
we're two different things.
I'm talking about reimbursement. You're
not
talking
getting reimbursed.
Okay.
You're not getting reimbursed from our company for you parking
You're talking
in a $20 light. Okay, $20 parking every day. So that's gone.
All right.
That's the way that one went.
Now I'm better with whatever answer we get now.
Now the question is
the taxes.
When the tax man cometh, can you say, "Hey, last year I spent
oh my gosh."
$1,500 on parking. So I want to write that off.
Well, there's more than that.
It's a business.
What?
Is it really?
Yeah. Dude. I told you something a month.
How much? $400 a month.
Yeah.
Well, now you got to factor in all the Thursdays you don't work. So
good. Quietly though, when's the last Thursday though? It's been a little minute, Evan.
You really only
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you really only work 4 days a week most of the time. So, but no, that's interesting with Damian Lillard. I think
he's staying. I think when it's all said and done, he's going to be a Blazer.
What about Harden?
What if I tell you I'm going Steiny? You piss me off. I don't care. I'm so done with this dude. I don't care. He broke my heart. He used to be one of your favorite players. Yeah, but he broke my heart, and he can't do what he used to. But I'm going to say this about him. He gave you 2 wins in that series against Boston, and if you would have did your part, they would have went. They would have went. I honestly believe that. It was right. He won you 2 games, and your boy broke down.
Yeah, I don't know where Harden's going to go either. Harden and Lillard are the 2 guys.
And why would Houston want Harden? Why would Ime want Harden?
Ime like him.
Strip club struggling
Ime like Harden.
in the H?
Ime like Harden. Yeah.